For those of you who tend to dream about asexual harlequins, this week's Retro Corner will come as no surprise to you. Nights into Dreams on the Sega Saturn. Playing as either Elliot or Clarice, who are sucked into the dream world Nightopia every time they fall asleep, you begin each level by merging with the game's hero, Knights, who has to fly around the level picking up dreams of people, or dream spheres as we like to call them, to prevent them from being stolen by the evil villain, Wise Man the Wicked, who obviously wants to do something evil with them, which is bound to be cliché. So it's basically the same plot as A Nightmare on Elm Street, except it's got an unfunny jester with no nose instead of Freddy Krueger. In fact, Freddy Krueger's probably funnier actually. To mix up the ball collecting, you also get to fly around loops, chaining them for extra points. Freestyle sections where you have a ribbon tied to you and you're awarded points for various moves and style. Upon completing your collection of dream balls, you're off to a boss battle, which usually involves throwing fat women with no legs through windows and stuff. Even Freddy never launched clinically obese females through panes of glass. Bundled with the deluxe version of the game was Sega's 3D control pad, a rather odd looking controller where you could move knights about with a rather nifty ball-like stick. And contrary to popular belief, the 3D control pad was the first analogue controller to be released for a home console since the Atari 5200, over 15 years before. Many believed it was Nintendo who revolutionised gaming with analogue controls, but they're wrong, and I'm right. Sega managed to beat them to the post by just a few months. While the only sequel at the time, or what could be considered a sequel, was the free Xmas Edition Christmas Nights, which wasn't really anything that added to the series, as you can only really play it for a few months of the year before it reverted to a regular demo of the game. Well, unless you mess around with Saturn's internal clock, that is. Or put it too far into the future where you can even have a nuclear winter. If the total demise of humanity has depressed you too much, don't worry, you can always have a good old sing-song to the night's ending theme with a karaoke mode. All together now. In the night's dream delight, I want to see you standing there. In the night's dream delight, you're the one I really care. Fortunately for the fans, an official sequel has finally been released on the Wii in the guise of Knight's Journey into Dreams, as well as a PS2 re-release of the original. But for anyone who owns a Saturn out there, all three of you, this should definitely be at the top of your dream list.
TV.
You're not very good at this, are you?